My name is Casey Stutz. I am in AP Human Geography, class period 3B, and this is my story of how 4 immigrants got to America.
Before I start, I just want to make sure that it's aware that the maps are not drawn to scale. This is North America, and we're going to be focusing mostly on Mexico, the United States, specifically Texas, Louisiana, Alabama, and Florida. This is Europe, again, not drawn to scale, and we're going to be focusing on the United Kingdom and Sweden. And then over here is Asia, or part of Asia, and we're going to be focusing on India. And in between, I guess it'd be better in blue, this is the Atlantic Ocean. Okay, let's start out with Pablo Cueva. He will be highlighted or marked in black. Pablo Cueva is 15 years old, and he moved from Mexico to Texas when he was around 3 years old. He moved because his dad got a job transfer, and it transferred him, his sister, and his mother to the U.S. In the U.S., he contributes to the new life by participating in sports and helping his team win. Next, I'm going to tell you the story of Annika Sword. She will be colored in blue. Annika Sword was born in Sweden, and she moved here because she wanted a better chance at life, and because she came to America on a visit once, and she fell in love with the people and the culture. She moved across the Atlantic to Texas, where she met her husband, and she got married and had 3 kids. She says that if she was to move back to Sweden, it would be because she isn't against it, but she wouldn't want to unless her parents' health conditions got worse or got bad in the first place. If any of her family members' health conditions got bad. Next, I'll be telling you the story of Jason the Heart. His story will be color-coded in green. Jason was born in the UK, and he lived there until he was around 37, I believe. Or not my bad. Not 37. He lived there until he was 32. He left because he met his wife, Sarah, and together they had a kid named Nicholas. They thought that it was too pricey to live in the UK when they had a kid because gas prices were high, living prices were high, the weather was bad. So to give their son the best chance, in life, they moved to Sarah's home country, America. And in America, they moved to Louisiana. Well, in 2004, when Hurricane Katrina struck, they had to evacuate Louisiana, taking their 3 other children, Bella Rose, Addie, Grace, and Oliver, to Alabama. And it wasn't until, I believe, 3 years ago that Jason got another job opportunity that moved him to Florida, where he is currently living with the rest of his family. Jason says that he misses the people in London, the pubs around every corner, the socializing, and the culture. And he said that when he first moved here, he was considered an outcast, but he was quickly, accepted because of how smart he was. Many people thought it was because of his accent, but it wasn't. Alright. My final immigrant is Rajesh Menon. He will be coded in red. Alright. Rajesh was born in India and moved to the U.S. to Texas where he met his wife and had 2 kids, who I don't remember one of their names, or both of their names, but he had 2 kids. And he says he left India because back then living conditions weren't very good, and he wanted to be a doctor, and the to become a doctor, it was very hard in India, and there wasn't a very many job opportunities in that field he wanted to be in. So he moved to America to be able to study to become a doctor, and so he did. He found a job as a doctor in Texas, and he went to college, and he got his degree in medical, and he's a doctor now. And because of improved communications and ways to communicate, he's able to communicate with his family and his friends without having to spend so much money to travel all the way back to India.
Alright, thank you again for watching, and I'm Casey Stutz, and yeah, alright, thank you.